Tragic new developments tonight involving a series of fires from over the weekend in St. Paul, two of which led to injuries and deaths. We learned a woman who rushed inside her burning home to save her daughter passed away from her injuries. Bonnie Pierce, 38 years old, leaves behind 4 daughters and a grandson. Sammy Selena joins us with more on her story and other families who lost their homes that day. Sammy.
Yeah, Kevin, a different family who lost everything in one of those fires says while they're grieving their own losses, they simply can't imagine what Bonnie's family must be going through.
3 fires in St. Paul broke out Saturday afternoon within an hour and a half. One of them at Courtney and Allison Stevens' home.
We didn't know that that was going to be their last day.
No clue at all.
That morning, they took their 4 pups out for a stroll.
I think we take some solace in that was as good of a last day as they could have had.
Courtney and Allison headed out on errands and plans. They later got a call that their home was on fire.
I know that I wanted to go run into that house and go try to find them. And you can't.
Harry, Benny, Hattie, and Aria were gone.
They were a pack, and they loved each other so much.
Allison was comforted by a fire investigator on the scene.
He said that I just came from a fire where, there's 2 people that were in there and they might not make it. That was so shocking to hear.
Earlier in the day, St. Paul first responders were at a different fire on Magnolia Avenue. Family tells me Bonnie Pierce and her daughter made it outside, but Bonnie realized her other daughter was still inside. When firefighters entered the home, loved ones say they found Bonnie on top of her 4-year-old girl, protecting her with her body. Bonnie died 2 days later. Her 4-year-old is still in the ICU, and family remains hopeful for her recovery. Bonnie had 4 children. That Saturday, crews and fire investigators went from Bonnie's home right to Courtney and Allison's.
He said that you would have been lucky if you had 60 seconds to get out of the house.
Bonnie's loved ones say a family of theirs coincidentally called the Stevens house fire in.
This is really hard. I can't imagine what they're going through, It's, I think we have a piece of it, but it's devastating to lose everything plus a family member.
If you look at the Stevens home, you can say they lost everything.
Just, really thinking about Bonnie and her child and their family right now.
But Courtney and Allison know they still have someone to hold.
Both Bonnie's family and Courtney and Allison have online fundraisers, and despite losing their own home, Courtney and Allison are top donors to Bonnie's fundraiser. Officials are still investigating the cause of the flames, but suspect cooking may have played a role in those 2 fires on Magnolia. Kevin.
Parents would do anything in their power to protect their babies. Let's hope that baby pulls through. Thank you, Sammy.